Hello, I'm Leann Forst, and welcome to my class on enhancing health and healing with essential oils. I'm so glad you're here with me. I'm recording this to share with people that were not able to attend last night's class. So if we haven't met yet, this is me. I'm a holistic health practitioner. I really have two sides of my business. One is a holistic health practitioner where I do virtual coaching. I'm a family health and cancer coach, and my clients are all across the country. And then the other side of my business is that I'm a certified essential oils coach. I work with Doterra Essential Oil Company, and I go out and teach individuals and groups, as well as mental health clinics, hospitals, and functional doctors, how to use certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils in their practice to help their clients and their patients. So I'm also an author of 2 books with a third one on the way. I'm a speaker at various locations, and I'm also a blogger. You can always find me at leannforst.com. And there you'll find natural solutions to lots of different chronic and serious health issues, but mostly nutrition, detox, targeted supplements, lifestyle changes, things like that. So I always like to start out talking about my why I do what I do. I didn't think that I would be in this line of business a few decades ago. In fact, I was in high pressure sales in telecommunications at one point. And as life would happen, after I got married, I had my son. And when he was between 2 and 3 years old, he was diagnosed with chronic asthma. And it was pretty bad where it was cyclical. He was sick every 3 weeks. And if he hadn't been sick for 3 weeks, I knew it was coming because it was really every 3 weeks. And so, conventional medicine only wanted to prescribe medication for him. And at the worst point, I remember he was on 5 different medications. And so that's when I really became the mom on a mission and started reading every health book that I could. And soon I realized that the chemicals in our home environment, personal care products, cleaning products, and even our food and water could at least be exacerbating his asthma, if not completely causing his asthma. So I really got busy switching over to a more wholesome, healthier, cleaner lifestyle, getting away from the chemicals and the toxins and moving toward plant-based and essential oil-based products. And I can say that we were blessed enough to know that his asthma had disappeared. In three months, he was off all medications, and he's been asthma-free ever since. And now he's 15, and he participates in football and track, whereas when he was little, we were told he would not be able to participate in any high-impact sports. So that's why I do what I do. It became such a passion that many friends and family came to me and asked what we did to help my son because they had kids that were sick. And so I just fell in love with holistic health and healing the whole body. And that's where I completely switched careers and decided to go back to school. Even though I was sitting on a master's degree, I went back to school to become a holistic health practitioner. So this is why this subject is important. And this is why I do what I do, because disease rates in the US are all going up. We now know that 1 in 2 men and 1 in 3 women can expect a cancer diagnosis in their lifetime. And the World Health Organization says that cancer is going to rise by 75% by the year 2030. 43% of children in the US have a chronic illness. Autoimmune disease is 1 in 5. Anxiety has become the #1 mental health issue. And 80% of women suffer from hormone imbalance. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. And it doesn't have to be this way. It's not just bad luck. It's not just something that you have no control over. We now know that we have control over 95% of our health. It's called epigenetics. It's a new area of science that shows that we do have the power to prevent and also change our health. The issue is that our current healthcare system is broken. We know that it manages symptoms. It doesn't get to the root cause. Even though we spend more on healthcare than any other nation on earth, we're still the sickest nation on earth. And it really comes down to the fact that our food and our environment are riddled with toxins, which are chemicals. We know that toxicity is a real problem all around us, as well as body burden toxicity caused by chemicals. So this is why we really need to consider essential oils as natural alternatives, because toxicity caused by chemicals, toxicity and inflammation, disrupt our immune system, our DNA, and our metabolism. They don't belong in our body. So if you think about it, our body is an organic living being. It's the opposite of what chemicals are, right? Man-made, synthetic, and our body doesn't recognize them, doesn't know how to utilize them, and therefore it causes havoc. There are over 100,000 chemicals in use today in food, personal care, and cleaning products, and 80,000 of them have not been tested as safe for human health, which is alarming because you think there's somebody out there testing all these things before they even put them on the grocery store shelf, but it's just not the case. So this is where we need to start it to reduce our toxic exposure. And it can be overwhelming, but if you just think about it this way, start with your home environment, and really become the detective to replace chemical products with essential oil-based solutions. Start with each room of the house with your cleaning products, your personal care products, your laundry products, home products such as indoor air fresheners that are just emitting chemicals into the air, fabric softeners, dryer sheets, unnecessary medications. So first of all, personal care products, your skin is your largest organ. And when you put personal care products on your skin, it goes into your bloodstream and hits every cell in your body within 20 minutes. So think about that. You want to really switch over from the chemical-based products that disrupt your health to more plant-based, essential oil-based solutions. And then unnecessary medications all have side effects, whether they be mild or severe. But we're kind of used to, getting a pill to fix everything. Whereas we can replace a lot of unnecessary medications with just 8 essential oils or oil blends. So I love this slide because this slide shows that we can use certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils instead of over-the-counter drugs. And so these 8 oils can replace up to 20 to 30 different things in your medicine cabinet. Okay. So I took you to the island of pain, told you about all the bad stuff. Now I want to tell you the good stuff and the fun stuff, the 3 cool things about essential oils. Okay. So the first cool thing about essential oils is that they're natural and safe. They have no side effects and no addictions. They're safe for babies, children, adults, and the elderly. If you're not really familiar with essential oils and what they are, think of it this way. They are the extracts from plants that have amazing health benefits. So take rosemary. If you grow rosemary in your garden and you go out and pick a sprig of rosemary and you rub your hand along the rosemary sprig, your hand's going to smell like rosemary because you popped the oil sacs on the sprig. Those oil sacs are there to keep the plant safe and ward off threats, right? To rejuvenate and regenerate its cells, much like what they do for our body. So Doterra is the highest standard in the world. They're better than organic. I always get that question, why wouldn't I just go to Whole Foods and get organic oils? Well, organic is pure. They may be clean and not adulterated and contaminated, but they may not be medicinal. So you can have a bottle of essential oil that is 10% essential oil and 90% coconut oil, but it's still organic. So what you want is certified pure therapeutic grade. And to have that standard, you have to have 4 things. And the first thing is you have to have the plants harvested at the right time. And the example I always give is strawberries. Strawberries, you can get them year round in the grocery store, but they have higher nutrient capacity in the summer when they're in season than they do in the winter, right? Same thing with the plants for oils. And then you have to have the oils distilled from the plants at the right time. So the example I give here is Melissa essential oil, which is also called lemon balm. Melissa essential oil is a very valuable oil. It's a hugely antiviral oil, but it also has studies that show that it has efficacy against glioblastoma brain tumors. However, the window between harvesting and distillation is so small that if you distill it outside that window, the therapeutic or medicinal markers go way down. And then you have to have the plants indigenously sourced. You have to get the plants where the plants grow naturally. So the idea I give here is that I can grow lavender in my backyard in Texas, but it's not going to be therapeutic and medicinal like lavender that's grown in France, where it grows naturally, right? And then the last thing, probably the most important to me, is that you have to have third-party testing. You want your oils to be tested by a third-party laboratory that has no financial ties to the oil company that's selling you the oils. And so that's what I really like because it gives me transparency. And with Doterra, you can look up the batch number. I don't know if you can see that, but the batch number on the bottom of every bottle that you own on a third-party laboratory website and see the exact test results for your bottle and how potent and pure it is. I was with another essential oil company long ago before I did my research. And once my husband was diagnosed with brain cancer, I decided I needed to dig in more on the research and called that company to ask for their test results of the bottles that I owned to make sure what I was giving him to support his health was potent and pure. And the response I got was that the test results were not available to the public. They were proprietary. So to me, transparency equals trust, right? So let's talk about one of my favorite oils, which is peppermint essential oil. I love peppermint because it's a natural stimulant. So this ATI right here in circles stands for aromatic, topical, and internal. You can use it all three ways. And we'll talk about the 3 ways to use oils in a little bit. But peppermint, I love to use it in my stainless steel water bottle with my drinking water. Just put 1 drop and it works as a natural stimulant. It wakes me up so I can focus and get some work done. Or diffuse it to bring the energy up in the room. It helps to promote clear breathing. So diffusing it or even putting it on topically on the chest. It also has menthol in it, so it's really cooling to the body. A lot of my clients that suffer from hot flashes like to roll it onto the back of their neck when they're experiencing hot flash. It also helps to cool the body when you have a fever. And if you just put a little bit on your fingers and rub it on your temples, it can relieve head tension. Okay, so that's peppermint essential oil. This is a 15 milliliter bottle, which is the standard size, and that is 250 drops. So you really do get 250 servings in a bottle. So you really get your money's worth. All right, so the first cool thing was that they are natural and safe, right? The second cool thing is that they are effective. And so they really are more effective than modern approaches to health. And this is why, because they work on a cellular level. They are so small molecularly that they can cross into the cell membrane to address that viral threat that lives on the inside of the cell. So for example, if you go to the doctor and they determine that you have a viral infection, they're going to send you home and tell you to drink lots of fluids and there's nothing really they can give you. That's because antibiotics do not cross the cell membrane. So the good part is that essential oils can not only address the viral threat on the inside of the cell, but also can combat the bacterial threat on the outside of the cell, right? So it can prevent duplication. So one of my favorite antiviral, antibacterial oil blends is On Guard. On Guard is proprietary to Doterra. It's got wild orange and clove in it. It smells amazing, first of all. And wild orange and clove are 2 of the highest antioxidant plants on earth. Cinnamon is an antimicrobial oil. So for that reason, this one makes just a really good one to help to boost immunity, help to clean surfaces, to detoxify your indoor air of germs. It helps with sore throats. So if I feel something coming on, I'm going to take On Guard. I have these little veggie capsules on hand that you open up and you can take some of the essential oils as supplements. You want to work with somebody that knows what they're doing, like myself. Take them internally, but you could put up to 2 to 3 drops of On Guard in here to knock out whatever's coming on. And that's what I keep in my medicine cabinet for times like this, right? You can also get one of these really easy DIY spray cleaner bottles or packs on Amazon and get the dark amber, but you could make your own essential oil non-toxic spray cleaner. Just put about 35 drops of the On Guard, maybe a little white vinegar and then some water, shake it up, and you have a great DIY spray cleaner for surfaces, right? To keep everybody healthy. So the third cool thing about essential oils is that they really are affordable. They're more affordable than traditional medical care. They're pennies per dose. You could save hundreds of dollars. We saved a lot more than that because our bills were high before we embraced the essential oils for health. And this is one of the most popular essential oils, lavender. So the theme for lavender is that it's very calming. It's soothing to the brain, the body, and the emotions. So for that reason, a lot of people use it to calm down anxious feelings. Some people like to use it for sleep. You could diffuse it next to your bed. You could roll it onto the bottom of your feet. I like to keep roller bottles on hand that you can get. And you put about 25 drops of the essential oil in there and fill it the rest of the way with fractionated coconut oil, which is just, excuse me, is just liquefied coconut oil that can pump. That's all it is. And I'll talk about that in a minute on how that helps the essential oils. Sometimes I talk so fast, my throat gets raspy. And then the last thing is, well, a couple more things, is that lavender is my go-to for all things skin related. So it's very calming to skin irritants. So any kind of itchiness, rashiness, I put it on my daughter's sunburn. It helps to relieve. bee stings or bites. And it also has anti-aging properties, so it's a great one to put in skincare. And lemon, lavender, and peppermint are all natural antihistamines. So my clients who suffer from allergies, this is a great natural allergy relief to diffuse or take internally. So I gave you 3 cool things about essential oils. Now I'm going to tell you 3 ways to use your essential oils. And you probably already figured it out by what I've said so far, but I'm going to go over them with you. So the first one is aromatically. It's really the easiest way, and the way everybody gets started is just diffusing. You get a diffuser, you open it up, you fill it to the line with water, you put about 5 drops of essential oil in there, and you close it up and turn it on. And aromatically, you know, aromatherapy is a science. It's the real deal. And this is how it works, is that when you breathe in an essential oil, it goes up through your nasal cavity, hits the olfactory bulb in your brain to hit the limbic system of your brain to affect mood, behavior, learning, focus, emotions, and memory. So you could positively affect those things by diffusing essential oils. You could also clean your indoor air in your home. We all know that indoor air is 10 times more toxic than the outdoor air now. And you can also support your respiratory system. And here are 3 oils that I love to diffuse. So Adaptive is an oil blend that came on the market last year. A lot of mental health clinics are buying this one up because it's they're using it with their clients. It really does dispel feelings of sadness. It gives you calm, serenity, and increases feelings of tranquility, which is what most people can really use right now. So it's really uplifting to the mood, okay? And then another one that I love to diffuse, and actually I love to put it on topically on my pulse points, on my wrists, and right above my collarbone to get into my lymphatic system. Balance is a Doterra proprietary blend that helps to give a healthy stress response. So I call this my 5 o'clock blend. At 5 o'clock every day, if I've had a stressful, trying day, I'll put Balance on, or I will diffuse it, and it'll immediately change my mood. And then Breathe. So Breathe is one that helps to open up the lungs and the sinuses and promote clear breathing day or night. Okay. The next way to use essential oils is topically. So this is what you're going to do is apply it to the affected area. And you could just put a little bit in your hand with some fractionated coconut oil and rub it right on the area. Or you can, if you want to, not have it be messy like that, you can get a roller bottle, like I said. And, the fractionated coconut oil does not dilute the effectiveness of the essential oil. In fact, it does the opposite. So if you think about it, essential oils are aromatic compounds. When you put them on your skin, they flash off and evaporate quickly. And so the fractionated coconut oil is a medium chain fatty acid that helps to grab onto the essential oil and help it sink further into the cellular level. So you really get more bang for your buck when you use it. So yeah, essential oils absorb into the skin within seconds. And these are a couple that I like to use topically. Diffusing is the digestive blend. And so whenever I eat something that doesn't agree with me, like pizza, I will need my Diffusing handy, and I will roll it right on my belly for fast acting relief. It's really kind of like my natural Tums. It helps with nausea, motion sickness, car sickness, if you eat something that doesn't agree with you. And it really helps to, it has coriander and fennel in it to help to with gas and bloating as well. And it's one that you can take internally as well as topically, or you can diffuse. And then Deep Blue is really, I use it as a natural Bengay. So it's really for topical use. You can use it aromatically too, but I think topical is probably the best way to use it for muscle and joint support. My mom loves this oil. She had knee replacement surgery. My son had shoulder surgery. When I go for a run, my knees hurt, so I put them on my knees or my back. Or if I wake up with a kink in my neck, that I'll go for my Deep Blue. And then internally, so not every oil can be used internally, but there are some that can be used for targeted wellness. And you can put some of them in your water, like I said, with peppermint or even lemon essential oil. Some of them you will want to put in the veggie capsule because they don't taste great. And then some of them you can put in underneath your tongue, like Diffusing. So lemon essential oil, I'll also sometimes put in my water, just a couple of drops, and it's really a purifier and detoxifier. So it's going to help to detoxify your lymphatic system. It's something that's going to be a cleanser for the body. And what it does for your body also does for your indoor air. So it's a great one to diffuse. And, you know, when I give my dog a bath, and I don't want my house to smell like wet dog, so I will diffuse lemon. It's just going to clean your air. Lemon essential oil is another one that's a cleanser, a good one for topical use for surfaces in your home. And then frankincense is one that we call the king of oils because there's hundreds of uses, probably the most studied oil. Of course, is one of the most famous oils because it was delivered to the Christ child, frankincense, myrrh, and gold. It's very valuable oil with tons of health benefits, even delivered to a king. You know, back then it was revered as valuable as gold, right? And so I could probably teach a whole class on how to use frankincense, but really any health goal, health issue, frankincense would benefit. It does promote calm feelings. My husband uses it for immune support. It has anti-aging properties, so it's a great one for skincare. It's a mood balancing oil. It's great for brain health. It's also great for healthy hormone support, and it helps your cells perform optimally. And then one that just came out not too long ago is copaiba. So copaiba is one of my new favorites. And you can use this one all three ways: aromatically, topically, internally. Copaiba really is doTERRA's answer to CBD oil. And I know a lot of people have success with CBD oil. The problem is that when it came on the market, it became widespread and really fast, and there's no regulation on it. And pretty soon it ended up in all kinds of food and personal care products. And it's not, it's not usually tested, third-party tested. You don't know if it's potent, pure, adulterated, contaminated, all those things, right? So the levels of quality are variable and the price is variable. So they really wanted to come out on the market with something that was more tested and pure and potent and consistent. And so copaiba is all those things because it is certified pure and therapeutic grade. And it is not a CBD oil, it's a beta caryophyllene oil. And what that means is that it is going to have a direct impact on whole body wellness. And so this really is kind of like frankincense, where it can help pretty much anything that you're dealing with and support it to get better, right? And so it's going to be an emotional wellness oil. It's going to help with immune support, cardiovascular support, digestive support. It helps with healthy skin, clearing skin. So it's really joint support. Gosh, I can go on and on. So it's really one that I like to keep in my medicine cabinet all year round. So this slide really tells you how versatile the oils are. You don't just buy one oil for one thing, you buy it for multiple uses. And so that makes it more affordable. So every oil has multiple uses. So for example, peppermint, as I said, is cooling. You can use it for head tension, energy, seasonal threats, and showing how affordable it is. Remember, it's a 15 milliliter bottle with 250 drops. So that's 250 servings. So most bottles are going to last you a long time. So really 9 cents per use per drop, right? So this one just shows you the affordability. And then I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the supplements, because even though people come to doTERRA for essential oils, the supplements are the best seller. Once they learn how world-class these supplements are, they have essential oils in them. But this Lifelong Vitality Pack is really core supplements that I think every adult should be on. And there's clinical studies behind these supplements. What supplements at the grocery store can you say has clinical studies behind them? Not a lot, I can tell you that. But this is what's gotten more of my clients off medication than anything else. And really what it includes is the 3 supplements that helps with any situation. So first you have the XC Omega, which is your comprehensive omega supplement. A lot of people know that fish oil is healthy, but this one has, what your body really needs is omega 3, 6, and 9, right? In the right ratios. And you have to be careful with fish oils because a lot of them have toxins in them because our oceans are polluted. Therefore, our fish are not clean, dioxins, PCBs, heavy metals. So this one's triple filtered. This helps with, alertness, positive mood, brain health, helping with your muscles, teeth, bones, so many things. I've gotten several of my clients and clients' kids off of ADHD medicine just with this supplement alone. So the Alpha CRS stands for Cellular Renewal System. So this is your comprehensive comprehensive antioxidant. My husband and I had 7 different bottles, 7 different antioxidants in our cabinet before we found this one that was more comprehensive. So this is going to help to support healthy cells. And then your Mycoplex VMZ is vitamins and minerals. And this is not like any other vitamin and mineral that you can get. It is made from whole food, so no synthetics, no additives, sugars, dyes. But it has the chelated minerals in it. And I harp about chelated minerals all the time because it really is one of the leading nutrient deficiencies is minerals. 95% of Americans are deficient in minerals. Minerals are responsible for 300 different metabolic functions in the body. Every organ in your body needs minerals to operate at its optimal level. So, and most people don't eat enough dark leafy greens to get their minerals. And even if you did, our soils are so depleted, you can't get enough minerals. So you really do need to supplement. So those are the 3 that most people feel a difference within 30 days. And it does have a money back guarantee. That's how sure that Doterra, as well as myself, are that you're going to like it. So that pretty much concludes it. You know, I'm here for education. I do these classes all the time, and I love to offer free education. And it's a passion of mine to educate about natural health. And so, you know, you just ask yourself, you know, what is your reason? I told you mine. So what is your reason? Do you want to save money, get emotional support, immune support, sounder sleep, better energy, you know, better digestive health, non-toxic cleaning, reduce medications, get natural pain relief, better focus and attention? Because essential oils can help you with all of that. And I could teach you how. Okay. So this concludes really the education part of my class. But I've been doing this a long time, and I know that a lot of people, once they hear this information, they come to the class already interested in wanting to get natural health care for their family. And so if that's you, then this next part is for you, because there are 3 ways to get your oils, and I'm going to tell you which ways those are. So first is retail, and I wouldn't let any of my friends or family buy retail, and I won't let you buy retail because it's the most expensive. You don't get any freebies, you don't get any perks. But the next way is wholesale. And so Doterra is a wholesale company like Costco. You pay $35 for a membership fee, and then you get everything at 25% off. And this is for people who just really want to buy individual things. They know what they want, and they just want a few things. But if you really want to get the best deal, the best savings, then you'll want to get a starter kit, because the beauty of the starter kits are that they have the most popular oils, and they can the starter kit can take care of up to 85% of things that come up in your home. And when you get a starter kit, the $35 is waived, and all the oils in the kit are below wholesale, and you get a free diffuser with 2 of the most popular kits. So I'm going to tell you about the 2 most popular kits. The first one is the Healthy Start Kit. This is the small bottle kit. However, this is 5 milliliter bottles, so it is 85 drops. But if you don't know where to start, this is a great place to start. So you could start dabbling, right? And it's going to have your immune support oils, and then oils to make over your medicine cabinet naturally. So it's going to have the On Guard for immune support, the Lemon for detoxifying and purifying your air, the Breathe for respiratory support, the Deep Blue for muscles and joints. It's going to have the Digestin for your digestive support, your Lavender for calming and sleep and skincare, and then Peppermint for energizing. We didn't talk about oregano, but that's a serious immune support oil. Frankincense as a great natural anti-inflammatory and anti-aging and cellular health oil. It's going to have tea tree, which is your antifungal and antiseptic oil. And then you get this free diffuser. This kit is $160. And with this, I have a 48-hour special where you get a free lime. Okay. And so lime essential oil is a great oil because it's great for skin health. It's got antioxidants in it. It's another great one to put in your water, or if you like the taste of lime, or you can even cook with it and add it to some recipes. So that is lime. And then the next oil, this is kind of like if you're one of those people that go big or go home and you want it all and you want the best financial deal. This is it. The Healthy Essentials Kit is by far the best selling kit right now and has been of 2020. And so this has the immune support and the making over of the medicine cabinet oils, but it also has the emotional wellness oils. This is the bigger bottles, except for Deep Blue is still small, but the bigger bottles are 15 milliliter bottles, so 215 servings. And so you get 3 times the amount of oil without paying 3 times the amount. You pay $249, and you get the On Guard, the Lemon and the Breathe. You get the Deep Blue Digestion Lavender Peppermint like you do the other kit, but you also get the Copaiba Balance and Adaptive Emotional Wellness Oils, right? You get a free bigger diffuser, and you also get, with my special, you get the free lime and a free wild orange. And wild orange is one of my favorites. It's another great one that's high in antioxidants you could put in water, but it's a mood balancing oil. It helps to de-stress the room when you diffuse it. It's really just one of those great overall oils. Okay, so it doesn't really stop there. The worst thing I see is when people have gotten kits from others and it's still sitting in their drawer a year later. They're too afraid to use it or open it. So that's not going to happen to you. So when you get started with doTERRA and work with me, you get me for free as your health coach and oil coach. So you get at least 2 personal wellness consults. If you need more, I'll give them to you. I want to make sure you know how to use your oils comfortably, safely, and effectively. You also get my 21-day essential oil e-course where you get short little videos each day teaching you how to use essential oils for health and healing. You get access to my exclusive VIP Facebook group. You get a little bag in the mail full of goodies, but it has an essential oil how-to guide. So you can have it at your fingertips. That teaches you what to do for any health goal. And then I send you also your own roller bottles so that when we're on our personal wellness consult, I teach you how to make your own blends so that you can hit the ground running, okay? So I covered a lot of information and you're probably thinking, wow, I wish my sister or my aunt or, mother or friend was on here because I know they have some health things that maybe could be resolved with essential oil. So if that's you, then I teach these classes all the time. They're free, and I would be happy to teach one for your tribe, for your friends and family. And for that, for you hosting one, then I would send you this essential oil keychain bag, and I'll just teach the class. All you have to do is invite to those you love that you want to help with their health. And so for every person who attends your class live, you will earn a free oil to add to your keychain bag, up to 8 free oils for you for just inviting people for health and wellness. So it is a Zoom class just like this one. It's the exact same material, and everybody that attends the class live will get their own free essential oil sample. So just take down my email, leann@groovybeats.com, to book a class today. So with that, I just want to leave you with this information. There really are 3 kinds of people that come to doTERRA and love doTERRA. And the first one is someone who just wants to live a wholesome, healthier lifestyle. And that's how I started. And they just want to use it for themselves to support themselves and their family for their health. And then the next person is someone who starts falling in love with them so much that they start sharing naturally with friends or family, or maybe they host a class, right? And those people can earn a small commission to offset the cost of their own goods. And then the third person is somebody who really wants to supplement or replace their income and teach people about health and wellness and essential oils and do it as a business. And so if you're either number 2 or number 3, doTERRA really does have a very generous compensation plan. And I have a free business training and mentorship program. So just reach out to me and I can talk to you about that. And with that, I just want to thank you for joining me, and make sure you write down my information. Whether you want a complimentary phone consult, you have more questions on which kit or which oils are right for you for your specific health needs, I'd be happy to develop a custom protocol. Or if you want to book an essential oil Zoom class and receive some free oils for that. So with that, thank you and have a great day. That's all for now.